Thanks a lot, you guys. Always a festive, fun time of year at FedEx. And Cameron, you're joining us once again. Thanks for coming on.
You're welcome. And I understand it's your birthday today, so happy birthday, Thor.
Thank you. So nice of you. All right, let's focus on what's going on here, because obviously millions of packages worldwide being sent out at FedEx, right? This is a huge operation.
Huge operation. This is our peak season right now. So from Black Friday until Christmas Eve, we're going to see about 290 million packages throughout the global system.
It's incredible.
85 million this week. And, Cyber Monday online shopping, we're seeing right now about 7 out of 10 British Columbians using online shipping this season. So it's huge this year.
And that's a big jump from previous years.
It's a big jump.
Yeah.
And, the national average is about 6 out of 10 Canadians, so we're above that.
Now talk to me about what's going on here, because these are the sort of the bigger boxes, right?
They are. This is our sort facility here in Richmond.
Yeah.
What you're seeing here, the cans that are here are the ones that come in off the planes.
Those big metal cases.
Big metal cans. Yeah. And our offload team here, which is fantastic, they're offloading everything that's in those. They're coming through, and those are being sorted by the couriers for final delivery.
Okay. And then we have the document sorting here, which is essentially a lot of the envelopes and probably a lot of Christmas cards in here, right?
Well, there's definitely a plethora of items here. This is our dock sort. This system here is our purple light system.
Okay.
It really allows us to sort efficiently, very, very quickly, and with fewer no errors at all, because it's fully automated. What Carol's doing here is she's scanning each of the packages based on the barcode that's there and placing them in the appropriate bins.
So you hold it under the scanner there at the top, and it reads it based on the sort of the grid there, and it will actually verbalize the number where it has to get sorted, and the light will light up.
That's
it's pretty
correct.
foolproof, right?
Well, it is pretty foolproof, Thor, so maybe we should let you give it a shot.
All right, Carol, should I try it out? Okay. Jody and Riaz, I'm trying my hand at FedEx today, and I'm going to see how the sorting works out. 10, okay. Lights up. Hey, I can do this. Come on.
You're very
11,
organized,
there
Thor.
we go.
I'm a little bit nervous for FedEx customers.
Maybe a couple
some people may not be getting their packages. Might be a little late this year.
It's done with love, though. Done with love.
You do have someone looking over your shoulder. I'm sure FedEx will deliver.
Yes, we're kung fu fighting down here at FedEx, and this is one of the busiest days of the year, Cameron, because it's the last Friday before Christmas, right?
It is. It's the last push. If you're going to ship packages, today's the day.
Yeah.
But you still have time next week. Really, the 23rd is the last day that you want to be shipping out.
Okay, now this is the sort of courier operations area, and this is where all the packages, big or small, come down the conveyor belt, and we've got the fleet of trucks here. Now tell me, how do you determine which package goes where when it comes to the trucks?
Well, each of the packages has what we call an URSA label. There's a barcode. There's a lot of information contained in that, and it gives us an indication of which area or which city it's going to. And then the couriers know from that through our scanning devices. There's little yellow stickers that are placed on there, and it tells them which route and which vehicle that package goes to.
Wow, it's so sophisticated. It's like a well-oiled machine, and each of these trucks is sort of going to a different quadrant or area, right?
That's correct. I mean, we've got total coverage in Vancouver and the Lower Mainland, as we do around the globe, 220 countries.
Yeah.
And they're section loaded, so when you're looking in those vehicles, you'll see lots of shelves in there, and they're segregated, and the couriers can easily identify what package is going to which address.
And there's obviously a big art to stacking the packages in the truck to maximize the space.
Absolutely. I mean, you'll see different size packages, larger packages going on the floor, smaller packages going on the shelves, and then those documents that you were sorting earlier in the purple lights, those go into document bins.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So we've covered off the ground operations with the trucks, but sometimes packages go where there are no roads, and we're going to be checking out the air operations later.
Absolutely.
Right?
We're going to check that out next.
Okay, thanks, Cameron.
Perfect.
Michelle,
Thank
we're heading
you.
to the tarmac later. We're at FedEx all morning long, learning about how you get all those holiday packages sent right to your door.
Hey, Thor, I'm snooping. There's a box across from you that says Mercedes-Benz on it. I wonder what's in that.
I think I saw a Tiffany box with your name on it, too. Guys, we're at FedEx. We're inside a plane right now. Cameron, this is fascinating. We're on the tarmac here, and obviously FedEx known for their trucks, but the air component is also a huge part of getting packages to people worldwide.
Absolutely. We've got a global network made up of ground vehicles, air vehicles. We're standing on the deck of an A300.
Wow.
Holds approximately 100,000 pounds of freight, and they're in the process right now of unloading this.
Well, and we've never been able to show this in action, so tell us about this process. We see these cans again, which are the big metal containers that carry all of the packages. What are they doing here right now?
Yeah, so what's happening here is we maximize these aircraft to get as many of these containers on as possible.
Right.
These are the containers that hold the freight. And we place those in, and the ramp guys here unloading these onto the scissor lift.
Yeah.
And then those containers are taken on tug and dolly into the building where we started earlier this morning, and those are being unloaded by the AM sort staff in that building.
I'm kind of putting you on the spot here, but how much of the air sort of freight and the cargo make up what you do here? What percentage component, basically?
You know, I don't actually know that, but for FedEx Express,
yeah.
I mean, we fly. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We fly product. We're time-definite service. That's what we sell people. So you know that if you ship with us, we're going to get that package to you when we commit to getting it at your destination.
And how many FedEx planes would you have in service here at YVR?
Well, our total network, there's approximately 650 aircraft around the world.
Wow.
And for YVR, for my operations here, we have 4 larger aircraft, so
Yeah.
737s in the Airbus,
Wow.
and then some smaller ones as well. But an interesting fact around the world for delivery, if you go to Italy, you might see a FedEx package on a gondola. If you're in Paris, you might see it on a tricycle.
Right.
And then in Vancouver, you're going to see them on courier vehicles. So our network is large,
Yeah.
and it's very diverse.
Awesome, making sure all the people get their holiday packages.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks a lot, Cameron. You guys were at FedEx here on the tarmac, and I might just stick around this plane, see where it's going. Tahiti, maybe?
Oh, look at you. Birthday
Perhaps.
karma.
Early vacation.
It's the biggest day, well, one of them, busiest days. It's the last Friday before Christmas. Cameron, is it still is it okay to get stuff in for packages?
Absolutely. We're delivering right through until the 24th.
Okay.
So there's still time to ship. But I would suggest, if you have any time today, get those last minute items off your list. If not, you can still ship up to the 23rd, and we'll do our absolute best to make sure we get it to where you want it to go.
But I mean, we're here at Courier Operations, and literally millions of packages worldwide being sent out today, to all corners of the globe. And it's one of arguably, well, it is the busiest time of the year for you, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Busiest time between Black Friday and Christmas Eve. We're in our busiest weeks right now, which we call our peak weeks.
Yeah.
And we ship in excess of 80 million packages.
That's incredible. And we've taken a lovely tour of the operations here and seeing just how well organized and structured everything is. I mean, there's a lot of factors at play. We looked outside of the tarmac. We had the flight and we've got the fleet of trucks here. They each go to sort of a different area. And talk to me about how the challenge of keeping that all organized.
Well, we've got amazing people that work for us around the globe. We've got amazing people here in Vancouver.
Yeah.
A lot of experience, a lot of training. We've got the processes in place. We've got the systems. Every package that we move has a minimum of 11 scans on it.
Wow.
So we know where every package is all the time. So all of that makes a difference.
11 scans, that's incredible. Yeah. And actually, we stumbled upon a truck here that's driven by Andrew, and he comes by 180 West 2nd every day, mostly every day for Citytv. And Nelson, let's get a couple of shots because these are actually packages for Citytv staff. This one's for me. I'll wait for it to come later to the station. James Sobalski has something here, and Johnny Ma in promotions. You got a couple of big boxes coming, buddy. You know what? I think I might just be able to hitch a ride with this truck and get back to the station.
Well, or that, or is there anywhere where you'd like to go this Christmas?
I hear Honolulu is really nice.
Honolulu. Well,
yeah.
You know what? I just happen to think I might be the guy that could help you out with that.
All right.
We got Andrew here who's going to scan you there.
Okay.
And just to make sure you get there when you're supposed to, we're going to send you international first, and you'll
Sounds
be on
good.
your way.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, man.
In the truck.
We'll
Here we
see ya.
go.
Thanks,
Back to you guys. We'll see you in Hawaii.